Okay. Can y'all hear me out there? Can you hear the BossMack out there? Am I tripping? I'm trying to catch the vibe though. Kiss it, baby. And shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it crack open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RNS. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. Oh, BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa, oh. Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas always in the lead. We always in the lead, y'all. Top of the top. Top of the top. The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. West Coastin'. What's up with y'all out there, man? I appreciate y'all bearing with me, man. I don't know what happened with the audio, man, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all always got my back, man, keeping me going, man. I appreciate y'all 100. May these words reach you in good spirits. May these words reach you in good spirits. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you at least woke up on some crisp, clean sheets. I hope your bathroom is clean, shower clean. You understand me? No piss around the toilet. You know what I'm talking about? I hope everything is good for you, man. I hope everything is good. The BossMack is here for y'all, man. Doing my thing. Switching up cameras and everything, you know what I'm saying? Out here vibing. As you can see. Oh yeah, I hope your refrigerator is packed with food. You understand me? I hope all your bills is paid. You understand me? I hope everything is good for you out there. I hope everything is good for you. Yeah. The BossMack, as you can see, is in a foreign environment right now. You understand me? This is, the BossMack is live from the great state of Minnesota. 10,000 lakes, 20,000 lakes, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about? I'm out here, man. I'm out here. You can see behind me, you know, my typical artwork is, BossMack material. Today we have the artwork, everything here behind me on the wall is produced by my aunt Janice, Big Jan out here, you know what I'm saying? This is her, this is, you know what I'm saying? Some of her artwork. She's a painter, you know what I'm saying? You know, this whole room is all her art pieces and everything. So she be doing her thing. So shout out to Big Jan, though, like, you feel me? But anyway, you know, We out here, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. The BossMack came out here on a mission, man. And bear with me, man. I'm bear with me, man. Hopefully the stream is smooth. You know what I'm saying? We doing some gangster streaming today. We doing gangster streaming today, man. We streaming like it's some gangster streaming going on. Hit the like button for this gang. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Big Joe Blast up in here. Get the cash. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? I appreciate you, baby girl. She like, nigga, start the stream over. Start it over, nigga. Oh, man. Boxing Plug Day. What's up with y'all, man? I fuck with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Yale B was back in there with a quickness. Yale B, understand me. I appreciate you, man. DC in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, J-Rock Sia. I thought I saw him. Yasmin Christian in here early. Yasmin Christian in here super early. What's happening? I see you, baby girl. I see you. That's what's happening, man. Activist Nas. Activist Nas. Yeah, I'm going to that shoe store today, man. I'm pulling up on them dudes today. I was going to pull up yesterday, but it was too much going on, man. And, you know, my aunt cooked for me, man. I had to eat that. My aunt cooked for me, man. I had to eat that. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nah, you gonna eat this plate right here. You feel me? So I had to, you know. Yeah. Some more of it. Some more of it in here, okay? Some more of it. Megan Davis. Megan Davis, what's happening, baby girl? Kate, what's that? KTLXP, okay. Scales Fitness in this motherfucker, okay. Some more of it. Just from Indiana. King Ravens John. Mr. Fair Choice. Man, Visionary Star, what's happening, man? That's what's up, man. Boxing Plug Dave. Technobility. 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 These nuts. Blessings, man. Blessings. I appreciate y'all. Look. Yeah, man, I'm going to be pulling up on my peoples today, though, man. Taking the excursion into the city. Shout out to, what's my nigga's name? Hood Educated. Hood Educated. I know y'all probably heard of him on YouTube. He popping, he big. Hood Educated. He put me up on a couple of restaurants, you know, to pull up on soul food spots. So the BossMack gonna be popping out at some soul food spots. I done did like 2 food spots, man, but they like some little dogs, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop out on some Minneanpolis food for real tonight and tomorrow for sure. And I'm going down to pull up on my peoples at House of Hustle. House of Hustle. I'm pulling up on them today. And yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, the BossMack came out here, man. The BossMack came out here on a mission, man. the BossMack came out on a mission, man. I had to come out here to I had to interview. I got to interview my uncle. You know what I'm saying? My uncle is you know, I think he probably like 89. You know what I'm saying? He not doing that great, but he's still mentally straight. But you know, I had to come out here to chop it up with him, man. This is more like this is like an interview like how I did for my mom's. This is the same kind of interview, you know what I'm saying? And this is the Pope. This is the Pope of my family right here, you know, the oldest one, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I came to see him and chop it up with him, and we gonna get that in. I'm not gonna go live with that one. That's not gonna be a live one. I'm gonna edit that together, man. We gonna record that today, and we gonna edit that together, and then that's gonna drop, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's why the BossMack came out here, man. I had to, you know, it's one of the missions, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even really about like views or nothing. It's more like, you know, I just got to get this man on record, you know what I'm saying, his exploits and adventures and how he got to right here doing his thing, man. Big dog looked out for me, man, when I was coming up. Made sure I was laced. You know what I'm saying? Being somebody that was single parent, you know, mom's raised me single parent, but you know, he was one of the masculine figures in my life that looked out for the BossMack coming up when he was little, you know what I'm saying, making sure I seen, you know, some different things other than the inner city urban environment, you know what I'm saying? So I owe this dude a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I came out here to homage him, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm out in the I'm really like probably like an hour away from Minnesota, man. I'm up in like northern Minnesota. I'm up in like the boonies, man. It's, you know, I'm out here where you can, you know, when I arrived at this motherfucker, when I arrived here, and I you know, I grabbed my rent-a-car and I started driving here, man, and you know, I ain't been driving in this environment, you know, in many years, probably like 10, 15 years or some shit like that. So it's just wilderness type shit going on out here, man. It's just black. I'm not used to that. You know, I'm used to the light pollution of Los Angeles, and even Milwaukee is like more light pollution going on, man. This motherfucker out here, man, is darkness. Nigga, straight darkness, bro. Like, I immediately became aware that I could hit a deer or something. I was like, wait a minute, man. I can hit a deer out here. I can hit a deer out here, bro. If I ain't, you know what I mean? This is running to a deer atmosphere out here, bro. This is fuck the car up with a deer out here. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like also like this is also that kind of environment where it's like the police will see you and be like, nigga, where you going? You hear me? Where you going? You know what I'm saying? My Relly, I was talking to my Relly, my Relly, I was talking to him yesterday. You know, he got a CCW out here. And he like a business owner out here. He a big dog out here. He nervous. He like, man. He was like, man, I gotta roll around. He's like, man, you gotta be careful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? you might get, you know, they pulling you over. They already know you got a CCW, man. They might give it to you thinking you know what I'm saying? He was like, what's his name? That Fernando Castile, or the dude Castile that got popped out here. He was like, yo, man, dude had a CCW. So, you know, when you get pulled over out here, man, you know, this is wild out here. I'm like, damn, nigga, use a business. You've been living here the whole time. I'm like, damn, nigga. I hit him up to see if he wanted to come on the show. But he was like, nah, man, I can't come on there, man. I can't come on there. This is my uncle's son. He was like, nah, I can't come on there, man, because, you know, I can't have no sabotage to my business. You know, I'm eating off of these people around here, man. I can't say nothing. He's like, I gotta keep it cool. I can't talk, man. They fuck around and, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got a popping little restaurant out here, man. Shout out to my guy, man. He got a little popping restaurant. He get paid. He got a food truck too, man. He doing this thing. Hit the like button for this game, man. The BossMack is in here, man. Yeah. But anyway, the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see the BossMack got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. I got on the Extreme Pulchritude royal blue joint with the royal blue shorts. I don't even know if I released these shorts yet. I gotta get these shorts. Just the royal blue joints. You know what I'm saying? You know, feeling comfortable, man. I'm glad I brought some hoodies and shit out here, man, because it's really cold outside. It's cold outside around here, man. It's cold. I thought it was gonna be hot. It's cold out here. And then, you know, man, you know, when I got here, I remember, man, this is the George Floyd. This is where George Floyd got chipped. George Floyd got chipped over here, man. You know what I'm saying? George Floyd got chipped. I was reminded last night, man. You know, my aunt, Big Jan was telling me about one of her friends. Because what was we talking about? Yeah, we was talking about how tricky the police is out here. We was talking about how tricky the police is out here. And she was talking about you never know how people are and shit. You never know. And she was talking about one of her homegirls she was cool with this female, right? She said she thought she was cool, and then she posted some shit. This Big Jan in my IG story. Big Jan, I posted her picture in my IG story on the BossMack Instagram. She was like, my friend, you know, I thought I was cool with her. And then she posted some on Facebook talking about everybody should donate some money to Derek Chauvin. I was like, oh, what? She a Derek Chauvin fan. And she was like, I couldn't believe my friend did. I thought she was my friend. She's talking about donate something to Derek Chauvin. And I was like, hey, man, Derek Chauvin got bitches. What you talking about? I was like, people like Derek Chauvin got bitches. Jeffrey Dahmer had bitches. What's his name? Charles Manson had bitches. He got bitches sending in money. The more diabolical you are, the more bread you get. Hit the like button for this guy. Shout out to the chat, though. Oh, man. Bobby Transparency in the building. Bobby Transparency in the building. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm not used to these mic stands, man. Oh, shit. What happened? Warning. Power connector is not, please. Okay. Hit the like button for this game. Let me know if I'm still looking smooth in there, man. Because, you know, we tricky streaming today, bro. We tricky streaming. We tricky streaming today, bro. Hit the like button. But shout out to Minnesota, man. Michael Brown, 200 now. I think Michael Brown was in St. Louis, Minnesota. You know, this is Minnesota. This George Floyd. George Floyd, even though George Floyd was from Houston or something like that, or one of them. But this is, you know, this is where Derek Chauvin did his thing. Castile got popped out here. Fernando Castile, I think that's his name. Let me see. I think Fernando Castile, I think he got popped out here. Let me see. Philando. Yeah, Philando Castile. Yeah, Philando. Yeah, my cousin, he was like, yo, Fernando Castile. Okay, KD44 Kane, what's up with it? Yeah, I'm in Minnesota. I'm in Minnesota right now, for sure. I'm out here, man. You know, I'm out here. The BossMack is out here, man. When I pull up, the white people looking crazy. Okay, then another thing too, man. Another thing too. As soon as the BossMack was getting on the airplane, Red Jet Shell, I appreciate. Can you pull up on Cup Foods? That's where it all went down for George Floyd. Okay, for sure. For sure. Cup Foods, for sure. I'm going to do that. KD4K, I live in Memphis now, G. Down. I'm going to be out there eventually. I'm going to be in Memphis eventually, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to bring my equipment, though, but I'm going to be in Memphis. I might bring it. I might pod. I might do a pod in Memphis. I might. Hit the like button for this game. Cup Foods. Okay, Red Jet Shell. I'm going to pull up on that spot. And then, yeah, man, when I was getting on the plane at the airport, I was seeing that the Minnesota was going up. Dude done shot up the school. I'm like, man.
There are no words.
I'm like, man, what is going on, bro? Yeah, B. I appreciate that $10, man. For sure. For sure. 38th in Chicago. For sure, okay? Yeah, Cup Foods. I'm going to pull up on them on some historical. I'm going to pull up over there and get my picture. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that alley-oop right there. But yeah, yeah, getting on the plane, man. And I'm like, man, what's going on, man? Shout up the Catholic school, shout up the little kids, demonic activity. I'm like, man, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? The BossMack just happened to be going there, and then the demonic activity unfold right quick in front of me. Like, I'm like, damn, bro. Man. Phelps Park. Okay. You were supposed to visit Memphis, but lodged or stayed in a room outside of Memphis. American tradesman. Yeah, man. I heard they gonna try to line me up, man. But when I pop out in Memphis, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I'm dressed in a way to where I'm invisible. I'm gonna be invisible. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a rent a Prius or something like that. I'm gonna rent a little Prius or a hybrid or something. And I'm gonna be incognito for real. I'm gonna be on my incognito. Hit the like button for this game, man. But yeah, man, rest in peace to those little kids that got gunned down, man, at the school, man. I feel for their parents, man. You know, I feel for their parents, man. You know, that's a horrible thing, man. What can you say about that, man? These incels, man. You know what I mean? It's the incel nation. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Let me see right quick, man. Let me pull up some of this right here and acknowledge some of the let me see. I hope I got that set up right. Oh yeah, I got it set up. Yeah. All right, you go to
words that can capture the horror and the evil of this unspeakable act. Children are dead. There are families that have a deceased child. You cannot put into words the gravity, the tragedy, or the absolute pain of this situation. We are a
what kind of lawsuit is that? I wonder how much they gonna get for the lawsuit. That's M's right there, for sure.
Minneapolis family. But to everybody out there, do not think of these as just somebody else's kids. Those families are suffering immense pain right now. Think of this as if it were your own. Every one of us needs to be wrapping our arms around these families, giving them every ounce that we can muster. These were Minneapolis families. These were American families.
He said that they should sell intercourse in soda form. Are you serious? Stain Majestic, what's up with it? That shit crazy, man.
And the amount of pain that they are suffering right now is extraordinary. And don't just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. It was the first week of school. They were in a church. These are kids that should be learning with their friends. They should be playing on the playground. They should be able to go to school or church in peace without the fear or risk of violence, and their parents should have the same kind of assurance. These are the sort of basic assurances that every family should have, every step of the day, regardless of where they are in our country. I'm so deeply saddened, and I'm so sorry to the families that I know are suffering right now. My ask is to everyone, stand by them. love them. These families have forever been changed, and we've all been changed with them. We need to do everything possible to support them through this time. We have a family resource center that has been set up. I'm grateful for all of the law enforcement agencies from a number of different jurisdictions, and all the different departmental support that we've received. They're going to be working tirelessly. There's also a family resource center that is being set up as we speak to make sure that we're there for everybody. Again, to the families that are suffering, to those that have experienced loss, I'm so deeply sorry. We're going to be with you every step of the way. We love you. This kind of act of evil should never happen, and it happens far too often. The chief will provide additional details.
My name is Brian O'Hara, B-R-I-A-N, O''H-A-R-A. I am the Minneapolis police chief. Earlier today, just before 8:30 a.m., our city experienced an unthinkable tragedy. Minneapolis police officers responded to a report of a shooting at a mass that was happening at the Annunciation Roman Catholic Church on the block behind me. This worship service was...
I'm assuming these was snow kids. I think these was snow kids, Roman Catholic Church, you know what I'm saying? These had to be the snow, man, you know. Maximum.
Marking the first week of school for children that are attending the Annunciation Catholic School. During the Mass, a gunman approached on the outside, on the side of the building, and began firing a rifle through the church windows towards the children sitting in the pews at the Mass. Shooting through the windows.
What state of mind that you had to be in to just go and you straight demonic, you straight demon. You a demon. You know what I'm saying? You possessed by a demon. That's where I say, like, when I think about the Dante's Inferno, that book Dante's Inferno, man. They got a part in there. I always like to bring it up where they say that they was walking over this lake. They was walking over a bridge over a lake in hell, and in the water, it was millions of naked body people under the water, and they was all in agony under the water, and you could see them, and they couldn't break the surface of the water. And the dude that was being guided through hell by Virgil, like by this poet named Virgil, the dude that was being guided through hell was like, well, who are those people right there? What's going on? And Virgil was like, you can't help them. Don't reach to help them. If you try to reach and help somebody, they're going to pull you in, and then you're not going to be able to get out. And then he said, those are people that committed such heinous acts of evil that a demon inhabit their body. But then, dude, they body is still alive on earth, but this is their soul. They committed such a great act of evil that a demon just took over their body, and their soul is trapped here. And then the body is up there doing all kind of evil. Now, old boy did unalive himself afterwards, which is like, it's like the ultimate type shit though. Like that's like, you know, this is the ultimate, man. I don't think I heard some black people doing that move right there, just going after kids. You know what I mean? Just imagine a parent just, you know what I'm saying? Ray Gun, I appreciate that. Barbarism. Borbolism. Borbolism. Oh man, I gotta check that game out, Activist Nas. I gotta check that game out. I gotta get me a PS5, man. I'm gonna cop me when I get back to LA, man. I'm gonna get me a PS5, man. I've been resisting that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I've been on some like, man, I can't be getting caught up in games and shit. But I'm gonna grab me a PS5, man, and yeah, man, so I could play some of this shit, man. I might do some gaming. I might live stream some gaming, man. Do some shit, man. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man, this is an evil. This is an evil.
Children and worshipers that were inside the building. The shooter was armed with a rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol. This was a deliberate act of violence against innocent children.
What is your state of mind? As a young man, you supposed to be like, I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to be out here hollering at a couple of bitches. You know, I gotta go to work. I gotta achieve my goals. What am I doing? Where do you get in your mind? Like, you know what? Fuck everybody. I'm on my way up to the school to shoot through the window and just, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna chip myself and just go to hell. I'm going to hell right now. Hit the like button.
Other people worshiping. The sheer cruelty and cowardice of firing into a
Mr. Carter, I appreciate that $5, man. 100.
Church full of children is absolutely incomprehensible. Police officers from the Minneapolis Police Department immediately responded, entered the church, and attempted to provide first aid and rescue some of the children that were hiding throughout the building. While other first responders
listening to bells
and EMS responded to rush victims.
You hear them bells in the back, the church bells, that's crazy.
To nearby hospitals. 2 young children, ages 8 and 10, were killed where they sat in the pews. Their parents have been notified.
Imagine that.
17 other people were injured, 14 of them being children. 2 of those children are in critical condition.
Critical condition.
The coward who fired these shots ultimately took his own life in the rear of the church. Our hearts are broken for the families who have lost their children, for these young lives that are now fighting to recover, and for our entire community that has been so deeply traumatized by this senseless attack. We will stand together to protect our children, our schools, and our houses of worship. This deliberate act of violence is just a sign of cruelty that is beyond comprehension. Our hearts are broken for everyone that's been affected by this tragedy. As we begin the difficult path of healing, I want the community to know this, that even in the face of such evil, the Minneapolis Police Department and all of our law enforcement partners stand with our community. We stand with these families and with this parish. We will continue to be here for you. With that, the investigation is obviously in its preliminary stages, and I will attempt to take some questions to provide further information.
Chief, what can you tell us about the suspect in this case? How old was he? Any kind of motivation? Any notes or any other information that were left behind?
So we were looking, the question was, what can be said about the shooter? We believe it is one suspect, a sole shooter. We believe he is deceased. He is in his early 20s, does not have an extensive known criminal history. And we are looking through information left behind to try and determine some type of motive. Yeah.
How many kids attend the school? How many kids at the school?
How many children? There were, I don't have an exact, the question was how many children at the school. There were dozens of children inside the mass at the time. I don't have an exact count. The children have been relocated into the school, which is where their families are reunifying with.
You hear them cicadas in the back? That's them cicadas out here, man.
Them.
Are there any weapons? Other than the weapons?
Reg.
Other than the weapons, was the shooter a student, former student? Was he a former employee? Do we know that?
The question was, do we know if the shooter was a former school employee or a former student? We don't have that information.
Did he leave anything behind other than the weapons?
There's a vehicle. The question was anything left behind? There's a vehicle that we believe that the suspect used that is being searched, and we will be conducting other searches related to this. Inside the parking lot here.
This is so crazy that this unfolded as I was getting on the plane coming here, man. You know what I'm saying?
There was some neighbors who said that the door to the church had been barricaded.
Yep. So the question was, neighbors had said that the door to the church had been barricaded. The shooter approached on one side of the church building, and on that side, at least two doors, it appears there had been like a 2x4 placed. So not all of the doors
Straight
around the
demon.
building, but on the side where the shooter did fire.
Straight demon.
On the outside, yes.
Were there any explosives that were found?
The question was there any explosives? There were reports of that. There were no explosives or improvised devices that we found. I do believe there was one, I guess you would call it a smoke bomb, like not an explosive, but a sort of a firework that would release smoke.
And which side of the building? North, south?
The side that is...
He came in as the Joker with the smoke bomb. Straight, man. Yeah. The reporter wanted to ask about the skin color. Notice how they're avoiding the white elephant in the room respectfully. Yeah, you already know, man.
Closest to us here on this side. Yep.
Any reason why agents are also at these nearby homes?
I don't have specific information on that I can release. The question was, is he dead from a gunshot wound? The answer is yes. We believe he took his own life in the parking lot.
Was this outside or both inside that he was shooting?
The question was he shooting outside and inside? He was absolutely shooting outside of the building on the side of the church, inside through the windows. It appears he may have gone inside, but I don't believe we've located any casings inside the building. So I'm not certain if he fired also while inside. It appears, if not all, most of the shooting happened outside the building.
Is this shooting related to any other shootings that happened in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, Taylor's asking, is this related to any of the other shootings? This does not appear to be related to any other shooting in the city.
Do you know approximately how many rounds were fired?
The question was how many rounds? I would say it's in the dozens. We don't have an exact count. There's a sidewalk on the outside as well as a grassy area, so obviously we are going through and taking our time to process the scene.
Was he firing just one weapon, like the rifle? Or?
The question was he firing one weapon? We believe he had fired all three. He had a rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol.
3 weapons.
Was this individual licensed to conceal and carry? Did he have
3 weapons.
Were the weapons, was he lawfully carrying the weapons? I don't have that information, and I don't have any information on any significant criminal history either.
Was he dressed at all in any tactical type of gear or anything?
It appeared he had some black clothing on, his cargo type pants.
The United States flag outside the White House has been lowered to half-staff as the nation mourns 2 children, ages 8 and 10, who were killed in a shooting at the Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis earlier today. The children were sitting with classmates in church pews during a mass. At least 17 others are wounded, 14 of them children as young as 6 years old. We just learned the 3 adult victims are parishioners in their 80s. The Minneapolis police chief just moments ago said all of the injured victims are expected to survive. The school includes students pre-K through 8th grade. This was the first week of school. The mayor of Minneapolis today expressing profound grief and frankly also some anger at the failure of our leaders to take sufficient, meaningful action to prevent the continuation of massacres like these in the United States.
And don't just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. It was the first week of school. They were in a church.
Moments ago, the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, said these kids went to school to find learning and curiosity, and they were met with something very different.
They were met with evil and horror and death. And we often come to these and say, these unspeakable tragedies, or there's no words for this. There shouldn't be words for these types of incidents because they should not happen.
Police say the shooter died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound after using 3 different weapons to shoot dozens of rounds into the church windows from outside the building. Police are still working to determine a motive based on the ample evidence the shooter left behind. They did say the shooter did not have an extensive known criminal history.
We're also aware of a manifesto that the shooter had timed to be released on YouTube. This manifesto appeared to show him at the scene and included some disturbing writings.
Sources say authorities are evaluating, in addition to the manifesto, a series of videos posted to YouTube by a user identified as Robin W. They are trying to authenticate them and potentially learn more about the motivations in this horrific attack. The videos, which have been taken down, were first uploaded earlier today before the shooting. We have a lot more, and there's a lot of breaking news about this horrific incident. CNN law enforcement correspondent Whitley Wild is on the scene in Minneapolis with the latest on what we know about how this shooting unfolded.
There are no words that can capture the horror and the evil of this.
Hit the like button for this gang. Man, rest in peace to them kids. Usual suspects, same thing. It's crazy, man. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Let me see. Crazy, man. Oh, this is what he was on? That's what he was on?
Haha, nice.
That's what he was on. Demon. Straight demon. The cicadas. Look at this. Could have been out there trying to holler at a bit. He at the crib writing up manifesto. They just got a little bit of it. They didn't show it all.
Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm outside the church here still in Minneapolis, where the awful shooting happened. Learning more about the shooter today, more about just It's awful. I mean, these thousands of pages of writings and journals that he had, this hatred that he had for children, which is hard to even really wrap your mind around. I'm going to explain to you everything new that I've learned. I'm going to walk you around the church, take you to the spot where the shooting actually happened, which is interesting to see in relation to the timeline and the investigation. I'll get into all of it in this episode of Brian Enton Investigates. Hey guys, so I'm back outside the Annunciation Catholic Church. That's the church behind me where this awful shooting happened in Minneapolis. I want to update you on everything new that I've learned today about exactly what happened, the timeline, about the shooter, and then of course about the victims. I'm only going to refer to the shooter as the shooter. It's interesting, today the police chief made a point of saying that he was only going to refer to the person as the shooter now. And that's what I'm going to do too. I did obviously report the name initially, and I think as a journalist, that's important. I mean, I'm not just never going to name people. I mean, that's my job, but I don't really see the point in continuing to use his name today. So I will just be referring to him as the shooter. But everything, I'm going to go through everything new that I know. I'm also going to show you a video that I took where I walk all the way around the church and show you a lot of these things so you can see for yourself what I'm talking about. But first, let me go through the new headlines that I got from today. So there were this is what they found outside the church. Three shotgun shells, 116 rifle rounds were recovered, and also one live round was recovered from a handgun that appeared to be stuck. Which is an interesting development. Apparently, you had the 3 guns. Apparently, the handgun actually jammed. So he was not able to continue using the handgun because it jammed, and he wasn't able to keep firing, which I think there could have been even more people hurt. So that was interesting to hear, and obviously a good thing. The individual apparently worshipped other mass shooters. That's what the acting US attorney said.
Mass shooters.
That he had this fascination with other mass shooters.
Wow.
And that he fantasized about the plans of other mass shooters. And they found thousands of pages, that's how they described it, thousands of pages of writings from the shooter that he left behind, almost like journals that investigators are now going through. And this is in addition to that manifesto that we know was posted on YouTube that I've watched. But there were apparently additional writings that they found, thousands of pages of writings. And the acting U.S. attorney said that the shooter expressed hate towards almost every group imaginable: Black people, Mexican people, Christian people, Jewish people, and the list just...
Hit the like button. He was uploading videos to YouTube. All they want to do is trigger emotions in the masses. There's an agenda at play. September will reveal all. Well, he was successful. He did his big one. It was successful, man. Big demon activity popping off, man. Big demonic activity, man. Hit the like button. All right. Shout out to the chat, Big Lou. I see you, man. Shout out Big Lou tapping in, man. Big Lou, man. Darkness, man. A lot of darkness, man. Rest in peace to them kids, man. All this darkness, man. I can't believe it, man. All right. Let me see. What else did I have? Another nigga in the nose. Shout out to this right here. Mexican politician squabbling. You know what I'm saying? Mexican politicians squabbling. He just put some homeboy down. Bro in the green, man. Shout out to the Mexicans, man. It's just beef everywhere, huh? It's beef everywhere. Trying to impress his wife, allegedly. Oh, wow. You know, it's always for a bitch, huh? We always do it for bitches, don't we? Watch the cat when you're gone. Who watched the cat when you're gone, BossMack? Man, I just tried to set up the crib. You know, so the cat will be cool. I hope everything is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be back Sunday. I just put out a lot of food, a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? I got the temperature controlled in there so it don't get too hot. And I just hope she cool, man. And, you know, hey, man, that's my home girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, hey, I forgot to say, if you need some game because you struggling with your bitch out there, holla at the BossMack Topsoil. I got the reasonable race that's great. Reasonable race that's great. You understand me? Holla at the BossMack Topsoil. Ain't no cookie cutter game. You know what I'm saying? I love chopping it up with the people. You know what I'm saying? Information is in the description. Reach out, schedule some time to chop it up with the BossMack Topsoil. You want to holler at the BossMack Topsoil while he on top of land. You know what I'm saying? So you can say you did. So you can say, man, I chopped it up with BossMack one time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, schedule some time, man. I love chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? And I always like to emphasize, man, you can't go to everybody with your bitch problems. A lot of your peoples, hey man, especially y'all individuals out there that's like, you know, you juggling 2-3 bitches on the team, you know what I'm saying? And your homies is watching you do that, man, and they not celebrating for you, man. Even though you think they is, when you be mentioning how you be switching bitches and how you was with this bitch last night and then you was with this bitch today, and you know what I'm saying? And you think niggas is on your side, but they not really though. Yeah. But the BossMack is on your side, man. Because when you win, I win. You know what I'm saying? So holla at me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. I'll bless you with that game. Bless you. Hit the like button for this guy. Another nigga in the news. Shout out Big Lou. If Big Lou is tapped in, man. Young Thug is in the news. Young Thug is in the news. And they say Young Thug, after all of that he said about Gunna, denouncing Gunna, they say Young Thug talked too much to the police. I'm trying to figure out what the definition of snitching is, you know what I'm saying? I thought, I thought you wasn't supposed to talk to the police at all. As soon as you get in the interrogation room with the police, this is what I thought. I could be wrong. With regard to gangster shit and snitching and all the rules and regulations surrounding gangsterism and street life and, selling dope and having dudes chipped and whatever it is you're doing. You're having dudes chipped, you're involving in gangsterism. I thought when you come into the interrogation room with the police, when they bring you in and they sit you down in the interrogation room and the police say, hey, and they start asking you questions, I thought that you were supposed to be like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I really need to talk to my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? My lawyer needs to be here to help me understand what y'all talking about. And what I really need to know is what is for lunch today? What are you guys serving for lunch? And can I go to my cell? Because you're going to, you know what I'm saying? Can I go to my cell? I'm really tired. I need to get some rest. And I'm wondering what y'all having for lunch today. What's on the menu? What's on the menu? We doing peanut butter sandwiches, or are we doing, are we doing peanut butter sandwiches or bologna? And do they come with cheese? That's what I thought. I could be wrong. That's what I thought. Like, when this gangster shit happening, I thought, like, when they bring you in the interrogation room, I thought when you get in there, you get in there and they start asking questions and you go, okay, what's going on? And they start asking questions and you say, look, man, I don't know what I need to talk to my lawyer. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. I need to talk to my lawyer and have him explain it to me so I can understand what y'all talking about. Can I go to my cell? What's for lunch? Or what's for dinner? What applesauce? Is it applesauce today and an apple? Or do we got the loaf today? Is it the loaf? Can I go to my cell? Okay, look, let me talk to my lawyer. Let me get my lawyer in here. And then y'all can ask me whatever it is. So I need him to help me figure it out. So that's what I thought. I could be wrong. Big Lou. They snitch because they're squares posing as street dudes. Once they get caught, they real quick to cooperate. Now, I don't want to really say how Young Thug was the first Atlanta dude I seen with a dress on. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. He might have been on some Joker shit. You know what I'm saying? The way, he out here with a dress on, but he really chipping niggas. You know what I'm saying? And he hoping somebody call him LGBTQ so he could do a demo or something. I don't know. But anyway, here's Young Thug talking to the police like this right here. So I don't know if this is snitching or not. I don't know the exact rules. I gotta get some gangsters in and ask the gangsters about how the exact way they handle the police. Because I thought that as a criminal, when you come in that interrogation room and they sit you down in there and they bring out their notebook pads and pens and start asking questions, I thought you were supposed to say, hey, man, what's going on? And they like, well, what about who shot up Lil Wayne bus? Who? His bus got shot up? Man, listen, man, I need my lawyer in here, man. I don't know what's going on. I didn't even know that happened. That happened? Lil Wayne bus got shot up? For real? Hey, man, I need my lawyer, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on, man. I don't know a lot about guns and bullets and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what I need my lawyer. What's for lunch today? Can I go to my cell? Can I get a lunch? Or did I miss lunch? Did I miss lunch? I gotta wait till tomorrow to eat. Damn. I gotta wait till tomorrow. But this is what Young Thug did right here. I don't know if this is right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
What's your number?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
I don't have your number.
Whatever.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her,
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
what's your number?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
I don't have your number.
Whatever.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her,
I don't know. Is that too much talking? Rollo fam goons feel like it's too much talking.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
He said, anytime you ever want to know anything, you can call me. So, I don't know. Niggas be moving the goalpost though sometimes. Niggas be moving the goalposts to, to help themselves out. They move the goalposts around. So it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas be selective politicking, you know what I'm saying? The dude who got the most money, the rules don't really apply to him like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be, I don't know.
What way to break it down? The best way. Hey, man, a snitch is someone that comply with the government that's bargaining for their freedom when they have done something illegal. A statement, a rat, a snitching, it's nothing selective about that. You feel me? If I go to jail right now and I got a co-defendant and they charge both of us with murder, or they charge me with murder but they don't charge him, there's no way it don't make sense. So I'm just trying to break it down in today's society, what a rat is, what snitching is. No selective politicking, man. Jeff clean as Listerine, man. Clean as Ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time. I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in the interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we sell the Wayne Carter weed. What the fuck is wrong with you? What way to break it down? The best way. Hey, man, a snitch is someone that comply.
Okay. That's Pee Wee Roscoe. Let's see. He explained
politicking, man. Jeff clean as Listerine, man. Clean as Ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time. I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in the interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we sell the Wayne Carter weed. What the fuck is wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do, a real street nigga. Kept it solid, kept it overly real, you feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole. So shit, I don't, you feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up now. Let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politics. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all the damn thing. Yeah, that's the be there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those niggas, everybody is in the state room, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements. You know, we're gonna throw the paperwork party tomorrow. I'm gonna do politicking, man.
Are you supposed to get a police statements? I don't know, man. I thought you were supposed to be like, I gotta go. I gotta go. But that guy right there, let's see. Then he gonna talk about gunning.
Man, y'all need to sit down. I'm just gonna give y'all the glimpse of it. I'm gonna show y'all who the rats is. Y'all, if I put out my picture, I have $1 million, man. You hear me? Come on, this shit from way back then, but I'm just gonna give y'all the glimpse of this shit, man. Uncut raw. Yeah, when they were wondering where I was at, did what I was doing. You understand me? In Mexico. Yeah, that's where I was at. Come on, man, y'all niggas done went crazy. Let me see this paperwork. I'm just gonna give y'all glimpses of this shit. You heard me? I'm gonna give y'all the glimpse of it. Hold on. Okay, who is this? That's one of them, nigga. Come on, man. What the hell wrong with you? Okay, that's Davis.
You can't read that, though, Ken.
He work for the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Can't read that.
This when I sent the trick on the run and surrounded this bitch ass. Yeah. Hold on. Then when I caught you at Metro pop-up, when you doing all that capping, come on, man. Cap ass nigga. Hold on, man. Keep coming in my page. Yeah, y'all know we were having paints before they knew what paints was, okay? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, hey, I'm finna give it to you. I'm finna just give y'all the gun tomorrow, the paperwork party. Overly. But I'm just going back in history. Come on, man. I'm just gonna go back in history.
He campaigning for his friend hard. He campaigning hard. But then that's what Woody had to say about it.
And Pee Wee, don't forget about that trans story, nigga. When you said it out your own mouth, how you did the booty with that trans vest, Pee Wee Roscoe. You know damn well not to mention me, boy. You know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no damn screws in my head, boy. You remember we was at the Sky House? Me, you, and Thug was sitting in the car, and that damn trans vest walked past, and Thug tapped you and said, Pee Wee, what's up with that? And you told Thug how you stuck your diggling up in it. Don't get me started, nigga. And Pee Wee.
Hit the like button for this game. Young Thug. I don't know. He got some good music, though. Shout out to Young Thug music. Congratulations.
I'm finna give you one.
Wait.
Travis Hunter.
Hey, come on.
Baby on the way.
Back into Jacksonville.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
How do you feel?
Everybody saying he was getting a divorce. Listen, man. This nigga gonna play. He gonna play at an extraordinary level because of this bitch. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. Travis is locked in. Congratulations, Travis Hunter. He gonna play good this year. Everything working. BossMack, what you think about? Yeah, what's up with the paper with it, though, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. What's up with the paper? BossMack, who is the bitch of the year? Travis Hunter girl or the OF girl that got Shannon Sharp? Both got M's out of Phoenix Smiles. We don't know yet. It's nominations and all that shit, but I'm gonna tell you, man, Shannon Sharp bitch is up for Mac of the Year, bro. Shannon Sharp bitch is up for Mac of the Year. Real bitch of the year right now. One of the front runners is Ancia. Ancia is a front runner for real bitch of the year. I got Cooking with Kaya back up in there too, though. Yeah. BossMack, you should consider making Substack. It's the new age blog. Just for written game. Yeah. I've been looking at Substack. I've been watching a couple of people campaign about Substack. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna start studying that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some Substack game. You know what I'm saying, and see what we could do with that. Yeah, we're about to start releasing more written manifestos for real though. Get back into this, man. You know what I'm saying? More written manifestos. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah. TSE510. Yeah, man. Yeah, Travis Hunter is good, man. I think he gonna play good, bro. I think he gonna play good. Jigga 1017. Travis Hunter girl got control of the whole bag. That's what he want, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Travis Hunter wouldn't even be able to. He wouldn't be the player he is without his bitch. His bitch is motivating him to play on the level that he play at. You know what I'm saying? He got the baby locked in, millions of dollars. That nigga, man, about to do he about to have a hell of a season, man. I predict he gonna have a hell of a season. Substack will be a good play. Yes, I appreciate that, Reagan. Yeah. How long you in Minnesota? Hit the Mall of America. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up there for sure too. Phoenix Smiles, I appreciate that $10. Yeah, I'm gonna stop by the Mall of America on GP. I'm gonna hit some spots today, man. I'm gonna hit some spots today for real. Definitely pulling up on House of Hustle for sure. We hitting some spots today, man. We gonna hit some spots. We hitting some spots for real. We're moving around. I like my little rent-a-car too, man. I like my little rent-a-car. You know, I be grabbing up these hybrids, man. I got a little hybrid, a little 2025 joint, man. I like them motherfuckers, man. Hit the like button. I told Freeze last night you want to collab. He says he's down. He rocks with you and your originality. Yeah, shout out to Freeze is it. Freeze is it. Hit the BossMack up and told me he was going to pull up and bless the pod, man. That was a shout out Jigga 1017. That was a good yeah, I had a moment. I was out eating a chicken sandwich. I was eating a hot chicken sandwich at this spot. You know, I was doing a little foodie thing last night, and I was having a hot chicken sandwich at this establishment where everybody in there was the snow. Everybody in this establishment was the snow. They was looking at me like, what the fuck is this nigga doing in this motherfucker? They was looking at me like, what the fuck is going on? Who is this nigga over here? Right? And then that notification came through. He left me a DM on IG. He was like, yo, he say he on his way. He say he on his way to Costa Rica for a couple months. He say he on his way to Costa Rica. I was like, shout out to the gang. Shout out to the gang. Freeze say he on his way to Costa Rica for a couple months, man. I was like, damn, shout out to the gang. I was like, niggas is in different places and shit, you know. Felt good about that. I'm like, niggas is in different places and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga. Shout out to Freeze. That's going to be epic episode, man. I'm looking forward to that, man. I can't wait to chop it up with that nigga. I can't wait to tell that nigga the story of how I came upon him. I'm looking forward to telling him why I started fucking with him. Because, you know, I started fucking with him off of some mutual philosophy about an issue. It was an issue. And he had the same philosophical take I had on it. I was like, okay, I'll fuck with this nigga right here. I'll fuck with this nigga right here. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, it's cool when niggas like Freeze fuck with you, man. You know, shout out to Freeze. You should consider giving up the swine BossMack. It's not good for you. Was I talking about eating some? It's hard, man. Bacon, man. You know, man, I really love bacon, bro. I can't help it, man. I love bacon, bro. I fuck with bacon, man. I don't know what to do, man. I fucks with bacon. Shit, man. I remember I had a bacon smoothie before, man. The BossMack had a bacon smoothie that was fire, man. I was like, God, man, bacon smoothie. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know he from Long Beach too. Yeah. Yeah. I got a lot to talk to that nigga about, man. I got a lot to talk to him about, man. For real, for real. Bacon smoothie, yeah. I had a bacon smoothie, man, at the I did a video on it too. I got a video reaction. I got a foodie video for that experience, man. The bacon smoothie, nigga. Hey man, that motherfucker was hella good. Hella good. I got it at the Orange County Fair. I ain't even go to that shit this year. What's it? Yeah, I missed that shit this year. I ain't even go. I think they was up there fighting and shit. I ain't even go to that shit this year. Yeah, man. Bacon smoothie, nigga. Yeah, bacon smoothie, nigga. Yeah, it was bacon smoothie. Yeah. With big bacon in it. With big bacon in it, bro. Big bacon. That motherfucker was expensive too. I think that motherfucker was expensive. Big bacon in that motherfucker. He said Cali different. Hey man, you know at them at the fairs, you know, when you go to the fair, they be having some unusual food at the fair. You know what I'm saying? They be having some unusual food. Demetrius Rousseau, Gold Shells, turkey bacon. I'm gonna check into that. I'm gonna check that. And you know, I don't be hating on turkey bacon either, man. I don't hate on that, man. It's hard for me to eat a cheeseburger without bacon on it, though, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me. What do you think about Donald Trump putting the National Guard in problem cities like LA, New York, Chicago, and Memphis? The YNs, man. The YNs. The YNs, man. The YN.
This Foot Locker store remains closed, and it's unclear when it will reopen. It's the third Foot Locker that crash and grab thieves have targeted in the city in the last week. It's happened again.
A smash and grab at Foot Locker.
This afternoon, a steady stream of Foot Locker customers are left stunned after finding out the store is closed following an early morning crash and grab by thieves.
I'm shocked and I'm disappointed at the same time because this neighborhood used to be a very good neighborhood.
It happened around 6 o'clock Sunday morning at the store in the Lake Meadows Shopping Center, located near 35th and King Drive in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood on the city's south side. Criminals targeted the same store around the same.
You know what I notice is when I go to the mall, when I go to the malls, what I notice is the only important stores in the mall, like when you go to the mall right now, is the Foot Locker, the Shoe Palace, Sheiks, the Shoe Palace, Foot Locker, Champs, and JD shoes. Yeah, them the only important spots in the mall. All the other stores in the mall is like, you know, whatever. Like in the Cerritos Mall, when I go there, the Apple store, you know, then you got Nordstrom's in there, but then even Nordstrom's is still about the shoe section. It's all about the shoes, man. And then, you know, you got the high-end shoe spots in there, you know, they're selling the rare shit for the $300, $400, you know what I'm saying? So I noticed it seemed like everything revolved around shoes. Zara's. YouTube watcher say I get my kicks online. The only reason I go to the mall is for Uniqlo and movies. Yeah, Uniqlo. Yeah, that spot too. He say, I can't believe Foot Locker still in business. Hey man, Foot Locker is the spot, bro. It seems like it's every time I go there, it's lit. Foot Locker is lit.
Same time last year.
They won't be able to stay in business because they keep losing money because of the situation. And if they keep losing money, that means they're going to leave. And that means we're going to lose the stuff that we need in our neighborhoods.
Detectives say someone drove a Jeep SUV through the business's front door. That's when a band of thieves got out of the vehicle and ran into the store and started stealing merchandise, specifically tracksuits and Nike Air Jordans. The burglars then jumped back in the Jeep and drove away. Other businesses in the area are frustrated and concerned that they'll be next.
The whole neighborhood is just sick of people coming into the neighborhood and acting like they can just come ravage your stores, take what they want to take, and then they try to make you feel like you're wrong for defending your property.
The most recent crime spree comes as crash and grab thieves hit two other Foot Locker stores in Chicago. One in the...
Pretty soon it ain't gonna be no stores. It's gonna be all about order some shit online. Sneaker culture at an all-time high. Exactly, bro. Ernest Hoffman say I go to the mall to see the bitches who be there for the shoes. Bro, listen, everybody is, hey man, it's the shoes and the jacket. Yeah. Ask Freeze about Sinful to Pete. Come on, man. That's a no-brainer, man. How you can't have no conversation without talking about Sinful to Pete. Yeah, Donald Trump might as well call his operation Stop the YNs. Because it's all about the YNs going up in every major city, man. It's really what's going on, man, is the YNs is hungry, bro. The YNs is hungry. Social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everybody. Borbalism, I appreciate that $20, man. I appreciate that. Keeping the game going, man. Listen, man, the YNs is starving, bro. The YNs is starving. It's you know, niggas want their issue right now. I feel like that's why the Kill Boys, the manifestation of the Kill Boys is so prevalent and prominent. Coming up out of Milwaukee. Milwaukee is a good place for the manifestations to come from because it's just lack of opportunity and young energy, nigga. The YNs is starving and they want their issue, man, and they want to have fun now. Niggas want to be free now. They want to drive around now. They don't want to wait. They can't work and save up no money for a car. They got to go steal a car now and drive around and have fun now. You know what I'm saying? And then post videos of themselves driving around lit in the cars. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need kicks and gear right now. So we gon', you know, niggas don't have no money, so they running up in spots, taking shit. Especially ever since and I'm at the epicenter where the taking shit started. With the George Floyd, I'm at the epicenter. See, I didn't even realize that until last night. I had to rethink that last night. I was like, oh shit, this is the George Floyd epicenter. You know what I'm saying? This is the George Floyd epicenter. Well, motherfuckers taking shit. I had to ask my really, I was like, damn, man. I was like, when that shit happened to George Floyd, man, I contemplated flying out here to stand up with you out there to guard your stove. Hit the like button for this game. So it's YNs is starving, man. Nationwide, man. The YNs, man. The YNs want their respect. So they chipping shit. You know what I'm saying? The YNs is coming to rob you, nigga. If they know you got the bag, they coming to rob you. You know what I'm saying? They kidnapping. They in LA, they getting back to kidnapping niggas in LA. That niggas is on that. I seen a nigga got kidnapped last week in LA, I think. A nigga got kidnapped. And then, you know, it's social media kidnap. It's kidnap a nigga and put it on. Niggas kidnapping niggas and putting it on social media. Can you imagine that? And think about that. Niggas is kidnapping niggas and putting it on social media.
West Inglewood neighborhood and the other in Humboldt Park. Chicago police have not said if the break-ins are connected. This is people who live and work in this neighborhood fear they'll lose more than just their sense of security if the thefts continue.
I think overall it's really negative. We only have few places that we can shop in some of our neighborhoods. A lot of our malls and strip malls have gone down and they have not replaced them. And so I think we're taken away from our own.
It's unclear if the store's security cameras captured the crime. Area 1 detectives continue to investigate, but so far no one is in custody and no arrests have been made.
I don't know. I don't know if Donald can control the YNs, man. I don't know if they got enough money to stop the YNs because it's a lot of YNs, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of YNs, man. I saw this right here. I don't know if this is
Police car. That's ridiculous. How come the lights aren't flashing? How come nobody's getting arrested? That's crazy. This is ridiculous. But now that we know where everyone's parents are, we know why the kids are shoplifting at Walgreens. Look at this. They got bags full of stuff.
That's an old video.
Open it. Oh, come on, Mom. Come on, Mom.
Crazy. Look, they're trying to break out of the store. Door's locked.
Can't do that. You can open the door.
They filled up their bags. I can't believe how young they are. That's terrible.
I'm not playing. You know how to count. You have hands. Open the door. I'll open up this door before we break.
I don't even know some of the curse words they're using.
I'm gonna break some of. You guys must be young. I would like that for you too.
Now, the sad thing is, what are they going to be like in 10 years? I feel so bad for them because they don't even understand how bad this is. As you can see here, things do not get better with age. What is this, a brawl going on in a Whole Foods? This is crazy. Oh! Please put that down. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, dude just showing random shit.
For more, let's bring in Chicago alderman and former Chicago police officer Anthony Napolitano, along with former acting ICE director Jonathan Fahey. Great to see both of you. Anthony, I am always astonished at how these liberal leaders try to frame this as some sort of, to use the word that I used earlier, some sort of tyranny. But they never, ever talk about or think about crime victims. They never talk about or think about the law-abiding citizens whose lives and livelihoods are at risk because they fail to fight crime at every blink of an eye.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you 1,000%. And the guest you had on, Mrs. Truss, she spoke words of wisdom. Those are our residents. They want more police here. They want the federal government to step in. And what our local government doesn't do is they don't use facts. If you take the last 2 years, we've had 4,286 people shot in the city of Chicago. That's a ridiculous number to have. We have a gang problem here. A local statistician, M3 Strategies, has pointed out that 51% of Chicagoans think that our gangs are the biggest problem in our city. Not the water, not the air, not traffic, nothing else but our gang problems. That's a staggering statistic. It's hypocrisy because our politicians here are always putting politics and agenda over people in the city of Chicago, and it's wrong, and people are suffering, as Chicagoans are suffering.
Okay, Jonathan, there clearly is going to be a large number of residents who want more cops on the street, whether they're federal or local, who want that police presence, but obviously long tradition in law of limits on federal power. Do you think the strategy here is to pressure the governor and the mayor to invite federal presence in? Or I'm thinking D.C. is a federal district. In L.A., you had people impeding ICE. If Pritzker and Johnson don't say, please come in, President Trump, what is the authority?
Well, there's a lot of authority to enforce federal criminal law that they already have. And you talk about all of these shootings and murders in Chicago. A lot of those could also be federal gun crimes, depending on the circumstances. So they're gun offenses, they're drug offenses, they're things like immigration offenses. All are federal offenses that you could bring in federal officers for, which if you surge them, you can make a huge difference in a short period of time, as you've seen in D.C., although D.C. is different, as you said. But, you know, I think the residents, and even the residents that won't say they want it, they actually want it. But you look at Governor Pritzker, his only motivation, like your other guest said, is only politics, because in the Democratic Party, to ascend in the Democratic Party, you have to be full-on open borders immigration, and you have to oppose everything Donald Trump does. And that will have him ascend. If he has to run on his record as a governor, he's done. And so he's kind of an easy read on this. But when Donald Trump goes in there and people get safer, not only will people in Chicago and Illinois notice, but people around the country will notice, and it'll really smoke out a lot of these Democrats that have been ignoring the crime problem for far too long.
John, let me just stay with you on that, because when you talk about gun crimes, you are talking about, say, federal racketeering RICO investigations. If it's gang activity, we're talking about gang murders. Those are...
Hit the like button for this gang. The YNs. I don't know, man. It's the YNs, man. You know, you got to remember, man, the YNs is protected by their mamas. You know, it's a lot of black women behind these YNs, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black mamas that then invested into their YN. You know. But shout out to Michael, man. They have built new prisons that are empty and will be filled, no doubt, if young people don't ascend to greatness. I think, you know, I think, what's that? The prison business is, you know, hey man, they excited about that. I feel, you know what I'm saying. The YNs, you know, they gon', hey man, y'all come in here and work for free. That would be a dope name on an identity card. It works for the time, the occupation, but once they are gone, chaos will continue. See, I don't know. It depends, man. Everything is like a hustle, man. I feel like being a federal agent can be perceived as a hustle too. Like, you know, so I feel like if the troops is in there on the ground and they getting, you know, 100,000 to chase down YNs, they gonna be chasing down YNs. They ain't gonna never stop. They ain't gonna never stop, man. If they get a bag for chasing down YNs, it might be the new normal. It might be the new normal. We might be entering into martial law everywhere type shit. I wonder if they trying to see if that's feasible. And then, you know, I'm quite sure motherfuckers will be down for that if they getting paid to martial law everywhere. If motherfuckers getting at least 100,000, I think motherfuckers are martial law everywhere. Now Donald did what he did in D.C., Chicago, the YN's gonna have a problem. I think they gonna I think every major city where the YNs is tripping. So I feel like L.A., Chicago, Oakland, LA, Chicago, Oakland, Atlanta, Houston, St. Louis, Chicago, Milwaukee, Memphis, Louisiana, yeah, wherever the niggas is at, yeah, they can do it. They could do it. They could send in, they could do it, man. And then if they find the money, they get the money, the 100,000. Everybody get 100,000. Everybody get 100,000 for doing that job. Chase down YNs, it's going up. Yeah, Mac, the YNs are the product of dumbass bitches and missing fathers. You can't tell them YN shit. Exactly. The YNs is fueled by single parent mothers. Yeah, the YNs, yeah. Dallas, yeah. Listen, wherever the niggas is tripping, they gonna send them in, and really, it ain't really that much. You know what I'm saying? It's just 100,000 to chase down YNs. Apostrophe in the building. What's up with it? Blessings. All right. How long I been on here? I've been on here a minute. Yeah, the YN problem is out of control, man. They not fucking around. The YNs. And then the YN problem is that. And then you got this right here. I saw this right here. I saw this. Warren Buffett. College degree don't matter. College degree don't matter. Cutting back, they aren't going to pay $100K for the YN. I don't know, man. I don't know. They might. This YN shit is out of control, man. They might. I don't know. But Warren Buffett say this. You know what I'm saying? Then you got AI kicking in. A whole lot of bullshit jobs is about to be gone. A lot of them is YN jobs. I be seeing all the YNs be working at the supermarket. You know what I'm saying? Then I be seeing, it's getting wicked out here. Imagine if they summon you to the principal's office, because Mr. Nuts reports to the principal. YNs are carrying AR-15s in Florida under their shirts. And see, that's another thing, man. See, I be wondering, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. The BossMack I be wondering, man. I be wondering about this YN problem, man. How is it that the YNs have so much artillery? How is it that the YNs have switches and so much artillery, but the YNs be broke? They be barely having money for a hamburger special. They don't got no rent money. You know what I'm saying? No car money, because niggas stealing cars. But niggas have enough. Niggas somehow, some way, they could get a blower, and they could get a switch, and they could get bullets. Some kind of way. They could get an AR. Some type of way the YNs could get blowers with switches. Like nothing. And plenty bullets. But they can't get shit out. They can't get no, So it's like, it had to be like some type of, this had to be some type of espionage by somebody to get the YNs on this page. They took away the weed hustle. Yeah. YN shot a nigga in front of the police in Orlando. A YN shot a nigga in front of the police in downtown Orlando and got caught off the top. Yeah. Unemployment rate for college grads is the same for non-attendees for the first time in history right now. Apostrophe with the gay. Yeah, man. What is it? What's the? I be thinking about that student loan, man. If you go to college and you got to get a student loan, a guaranteed student loan, man, they should call that guaranteed slavery. They should call that guaranteed slavery. If we give you this loan, we're going to give you 50 bands. And we need that back no matter what, nigga. You can't bankrupt your way out of that. You can't do shit. We want that back. And we going to put interest on it. So you ain't going to never pay this shit back. You ain't never paying that shit back. Sounds like free labor recruitment drive to me. Young people are not at fault. They witnessed the rundown family structure systematically through low-wage employment and disrespect of the Maine, though. NYC got the best gear and smoke. NYC got the best gear and smoking za all the time, always hopping the train. Yeah. Man with the cigar, it's an inside job. Will the YN shoot back at the National Guard? I think so. I think some of them will. Isaiah 3:12. Youth will oppress you and women will rule over you. It's a curse, BossMack. The youth will oppress you and the women will rule over you. Oh my God, that's happening right now, man. That's why Biden and Kamala won. Everybody thought they was going to erase the student loans. I ain't forgot. Did you bring some fits with you? Yeah, I did. I brought a couple of joints, man. I ain't going to even be able to wear all the joints that I brought. I ain't going to even be able to wear all that shit. I be coming on these little 2-3 day excursions, man, bringing way too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like I'm gonna be changing clothes and shit and popping out, man. I need to travel lighter, man. I need to travel lighter. One part of the entertainment agreement, you can't spin the block and build your community you grew up around. One part of entertainment agreement, you can't spin the block and build your community you grew up in. Can I come buy one? Only the Reed family. What size you rock, though? It depends on what size you rock. It depends on what size you rock. Hit the like button for this game. Glad you straight, BossMack. I thought about you as soon as I heard the news about Minnesota. I was thinking about it when I was getting on the plane. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on, man? That is crazy. Nigga getting on the plane and it's going up in Minnesota. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I wear your size, bro. Medium. I don't wear medium, man. I got on extra large. This is an extra large that I got on right here. Extra large shirt, extra large. Everything is extra large, man. That I got. I ain't bring no medium, nothing. Dude was definitely possessed. Yeah. Put your brand in the House of Hustle store. Politic that. You know I was going to talk to them about that. Come on, man. You know I was going to talk to them about that. You know I was going to talk to them about that. I'm gonna get at my nigga 211 too, man. I think I'm gonna try to politic some shit with 211. And his spot Level Up in Inglewood, you know. Damn, I'm in Memphis now. Jacksonville, Florida got the worst YNs. You a big solid dude to be wearing XL. This is kind of comfortable, you know what I'm saying? You know. This is kind of comfortable and shit, you know. Hit the like button for this game. All right, how I've been on here 2 hours. All right, let's do some reader, listener emails right quick, man. Reader, listener emails, you want to be ready, though, right? You want to be ready. You want to be ready. You want to be ready. Damn, I wish I knew you was coming. It's all good, man. I can get you your issue, man. You know what I'm saying? You order some shit, man. I'll get you your issue, man. And because you tried to reach out while I was out here, I throw a little something extra in there for you, man. You know, because you tried to put some paper in my hand while I was here, man. And, you know, I'll bless you. I'll make sure I bless you, man. Let me know. And if you order something online and the checkout notes be like, yo, I was, you know, that was me trying to link up with you in Minnesota. Zay Mafia. Here we go. You want to be ready. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. You want to be ready. All right. A nigga from Los Angeles right there, BossMack. He's a BossMack. All right, so peep this. I've been with my woman about 9 months. She's an A1 bitch, dope as hell. Now her older sister, on the other hand, is a whack bitch. I can't stand this bitch. Before I was with my bitch, I started talking to her sister. But then I found out she had a dude, so I left it alone. And then the sister, my woman, chose and we got together. After 3 months of being together, I really started to like her. Then she dropped a bomb on me. About 3 years ago, she fucked the dude that is now dating her older sister. I was going to charge her to the game right then and there, but I didn't because I thought I might have been overreacting. I made it clear if we're going to continue, then we can't be around this dude or her or the sister. Fast forward 6 months, the older sister just had this dude's baby. And of course, my bitch has a super close relationship with her family, including this sister. I went to the baby shower out of respect and went to shake the dude's hand to congratulate him, and he put his face down and couldn't look me in the eye. He a tattooed steroid type nigga. The older sister is one of them that posts a bunch of bikini pics on IG type shit, bitch. I can't really say I'm mad at my woman for some dude she fucked 3 years ago that her older sister came back and he wifed her up. And I can't really say I'm mad at the dude for fucking and being able to get with the sister, but yo, I fucking hate this sister. LOL. This bitch knew this dude that fucked her little sister and then went on and wifed her up. Then he went on and wifed her up. Some of my homies think I'm tripping, but the way I see it, it is the older sister. Out of all the dudes in the world, chose this fool, and it just feels like by staying with any woman, I'm vulnerable to being around a semi-incest situation. Of course, there's a little jealousy that my older sister put this dude in the category. The older sister put this dude in the category above me because he got to fuck both sisters. But that's just my ego talking. Anyway, the biggest issue is it's pretty much known that I don't fuck with the sister at all for being with this dude. Do you think I'm tripping? Do you think I'm wrong for not wanting to be around the sister or the dude? Am I making it more of a big deal than it is, or is it foul? Or is it as foul to you as it is to me? I've always decided I'm not going to leave my bitch. I've already decided I'm not going to leave my bitch over this. I'm just curious at what you think about it. And it goes without saying, I'd appreciate if we kept this anonymous. By the way, you should write a book. Hit the like button. All right. Oh, man. You know what, man? I get it, man. You don't want to be around it, man. I wouldn't put too much energy in it. And, you know, like I said, man, I always like to keep my eye on the bitch and how she treat me. You know, if the bitches treat me with respect and admiration, then, you know, I'm just deal with that. And if she a solid bitch and she's edifying you, you know what I'm saying? There's edification happening. And you know what I'm saying? And bitches is valuable. You know what I'm saying? If she a solid bitch, you know, hey, it is what it is. You ain't gotta be around them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, on some, but you can't stop, you know, the sister from politicking with them, though, you know. You know what I'm saying? And just because he got to fuck both sisters, man, I don't really look at that as like a accolade, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, you got the youngest one, you got the one with the least amount of mileage, you should be happy with that, you know what I'm saying? If I had the older bitch, I'd probably be mad, you know what I'm saying? Personally, if I was the nigga, if I was in that situation and I had the older bitch and I had fucked with the younger bitch, but now I'm with the older bitch, I probably feel kind of, you know, I feel like I took a L. You got the bitch with the less mileage. You know what I'm saying? So you should be like, shit, I got the freshest bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got the new bitch. You know what I'm saying? He might have, you know, and then there's something to be said about a bitch fucking a dude and then being like, I'm cool. That bitch can have him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey, you know. But if I was the nigga stuck with the older bitch, the nigga might be jealous of you that you got the youngest bitch. The nigga might be jealous of you. Like, damn, he got the youngest bitch. She had the more fire pussy. He got to really deal with them thoughts. Like, who had the more fire pussy? You know what I'm saying? He's mad because he didn't smash the older bitch too. Man, I wouldn't even really care about that though. I wouldn't even really care about that. I'll be like, who got the best bitch though? Who got the best bitch out the bitches? You know what I'm saying? Who got the best bitch? But I get it. I understand why he hallucinating. In his mind, he think that the nigga could probably take his bitch away from him, or he got action at in his mind, he probably think the nigga got action at his bitch since he already fucked. But he probably don't. You know what I'm saying? Bitches get fed up, bro. You know, does the younger sister have less mileage though? Hey man, you could that's a natural assumption. That's up for it's more of a chance of the younger one having less mileage. It's more of a chance of that. It's more of a chance of that. Hit the like button for that guy. All right. Let me see. Let's do another reader listener email. You want to be ready? Yeah. A nigga from St. Louis writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 27-year-old nigga out here getting to my chili, working at the post office as a mail carrier, and I am also a barber. I feel like I am a responsible YN. That being said, I have a 3-bitch rotation. Everything is working right now. My main bitch is a 26-year-old cashier at Chinook's supermarket. At a Chinook's supermarket. She has been on the team 2 years. My number 2 bitch is a 28-year-old braider. She has been on the team about 8 or 9 months. And my newest bitch and youngest bitch is a 23-year-old super cute bitch that works at Foot Locker and is finishing up her last year in college. Now, everything is good with me and my bitches. As a matter of fact, I'm low-key overdosing on bitches right now. My newest bitch just forced her way on the team. Now, my issue is with my bro's main bitch and only bitch. My bro's main bitch and only bitch. Now, I have run into my bro while out and about, and he has happened to see him and his bitch have happened to see me with different bitches. And my bro's bitch seen that. I thought nothing about it. I thought nothing of it. Then one time I seen my bro's bitch at the supermarket by herself, walking down the same aisle as me, walking towards me. So I was cordial. I was like, yo, I spoke. I cracked a lighthearted joke and the bitch laughed. We small talked and I kept it pushing. Then a few days later, I was cutting hair at the shop and my bro came in the shop and he had a pissed off disposition. I was like, bro, what's good? He asked me to step outside and bro told me, he didn't appreciate me shooting my shot at his bitch. I was like, bro, what? Then he said, my bitch said she seen you in the supermarket and you went above and beyond in your conversation with her when you seen her. I was like, bro, I was just being cordial. He said, she said you saw her in the supermarket and you followed her around in the store and was shooting your shot at her. I started laughing and said, bro, she is putting extras on that shit. Then bro FaceTimed the bitch. And I looked at the bitch's faces on the screen and the bitch looked like she hated my guts. Then proceed to make it seem like I went hard to try to put the bitch on the team. Bro looking at me like he wanted to run a fade with me on the spot. I had to be like, bro, you tripping, and I got to go in here and finish cutting his hair. BossMack. What did I do wrong and what is happening? Do you think the bitch just dislikes me because she seen me with other bitches? Hit the like button for this game. 5 heartbeats. Every night I fight to prove my love. Okay, man. Here's what it is, man. Yes, your bro's bitch could have seen you with different bitches, and she does not like. She could have formed an opinion and been like, you know what? I don't like this nigga, and I don't like him around my nigga. He might be a bad influence, inspire my nigga to get out there and have multiple bitches. So, you know. Sometimes, man, you know, how do I say this? Sometimes enmity exists between people. Enmity exists. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you try to reach out the olive branch and be nice and cordial with a bitch, in your mind, you cordial with a bitch. In her mind, it's enmity. It's she dislike you. It's fuck you, right? And basically, this is why I don't dialogue with niggas bitches at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't dialogue with niggas bitches. I just head nod and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Unless I really, 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 hung out with a bitch and we all had conversations together, and then I happen to see a bitch out, I might have a few extra words to say, like, hey, what's up with it? Okay, that's what's up. Instead of just a wordless head nod. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just really can't say nothing to the next man bitch at all. You know what I'm saying? In her imagination, see, in your mind, I wasn't unreasonable. I just said some lighthearted, funny shit, to make a bitch laugh, and I kept it pushing. But in her mind, she could have had, this is okay. This nigga just talking to me. A bitch be like, this nigga just talking to me. This nigga trying to get at me in her own mind. And be like, in her mind, she was already like, I know this nigga old womanizer motherfucker, man. This nigga, he want to fuck all the bitches. I don't like my dude being his friend. And then you gave her an opportunity to sabotage by she could just go back and be like, I ran into your man today in the supermarket. That ain't your homie. He was trying to holler at me. and that's gonna serve multiple purposes. That's gonna serve that's gonna get the bitch. The bitch is driving a wedge between y'all friendship, right? So she driving a wedge between y'all friendship. She's eliminating the possibility of contamination of her man by you. Like, so he won't, by making sure he don't never hang out with you no more, then he perhaps he won't be influenced to have a team of bitches like you got. Cause friends, a lot of times niggas be on the same page, you know what I'm saying? If he got bitches, then you gonna have bitches too eventually, possibly. You know what I'm saying? So she drive a wedge between the friendship. She get her man away from you and the influence. And then she creates jealousy in her man's heart, like she's making her man like her more by making it seem like you wanted her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now her man is jealous. Like, his jealousy is spiked because she made him think that you wanted to fuck with her. So now, she even artificially boosted up her value in her man's eyes by saying that his homie was trying to holler. You know what I'm saying? All diabolical. So ain't nothing you could do about that. And then when a nigga is in his emotions, following what the bitch say, you can see a nigga is in violent disposition. He ready to fight. He ready to, if need be, if you would have engaged him on a squabble level, niggas would have been down to squabble behind that, right? So when you see your man reacting like that behind a bitch, your only option is to limit your association with that nigga until this relationship with that bitch pass, and then it still might not be cool after that. Certain niggas flip-flop in certain type of ways behind bitches. Hold on right quick. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Don't talk to niggas bitches, man. Unless the nigga is around. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? And even then, don't say too much. Don't say too much, man. Don't say too much, man. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button for this game. All right, I saw some more shit, man. I actually got a few reader listener emails, but I'm going to hold up, man. I'm going to hold up. $50, BossMack, just showing love for the game. You my entertainment every morning while getting to the bag. Always a good day when BossMack goes live. Have a great weekend. Shout out to the chat. Keep an eye on those portfolios, y'all. I appreciate that $50, man. God bless you, man. I appreciate that. That keep the BossMack in motion. Man, I appreciate that, man. Blessings, man. Blessings. Blessings. I appreciate that. Keeping a nigga living, man. Keeping a nigga alive. Appreciate that, man. 100. All right, let me pull up this this other shit right here, man. I saw. I appreciate that $50 once again. J Raj TV 2746. J Raj TV 2746. Blessings. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. I felt bad. I wanted to go up yesterday. Have to handle that type of scenario delicately because companies can be on some dirty macking type shit too. Exactly. You're right. You're right. They could be. That's why, you know, hey man, just don't talk to niggas bitches, man. Head nod. Head nod. Head nod. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to be, you know. All right. Let me pull this up, man. I saw this right here. Oh, yeah. Let me see. It's right here, man.
Labor, abuse, and punishments of no food or sleep. That is what's in the indictment of 2 religious leaders with ties to Tampa Bay and what led FBI raids across several states today. Investigators are calling it a multi-million-dollar conspiracy led by David Taylor. He was arrested in North Carolina while Michelle Brannon was arrested at a home in the affluent Avila neighborhood of Tampa. Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis joins us in the newsroom after spending hours combing through the indictment outlining the scheme. Genevieve, what did you find?
Yeah, well, Haley, in the 23-page indictment, it is pretty clear that David Taylor, who calls himself an apostle, and his right hand, Michelle Brannon, are accused of running a modern-day slavery ring across 4 states for 10 years, forcing people to work without pay with severe consequences if they didn't, all while funding an extravagant lifestyle.
It's very surprising to hear that type of thing was going on, again, right in your backyard. Who would have known?
Early this morning, neighbors in Tampa's affluent Avila community watched stunned as FBI agents descended on this massive mansion. It's one of the homes where authorities say David Taylor and Michelle Brannon ran their multi-state operation, a forced labor and money laundering scheme under the guise of the Kingdom of God Global Church.
Some of you say, I don't have 100,000, but you have 20,000. You have 50,000 here, or you have 10,000.
The FBI raided the church's headquarters in Michigan and a church-owned building in Houston where 17 people were removed, some in handcuffs. A man who works next door says he noticed unusual activity, like people who appeared trapped.
I think it's definitely some cult life activities because they said that there was like groups of families in there and not just like individuals.
Federal authorities say victims were trapped. They say Taylor and Brannon used unpaid workers at their 9 call centers, setting unrealistic quotas for donations. And when they failed, workers were subjected to humiliation, sleep deprivation, forced repentance, food restrictions, and physical assaults. The indictment includes text messages from Taylor referring to the Tampa group of workers not being allowed to sleep or eat until quotas were met. It also says the church claimed donations would go to build water wells in poor communities or support victims of human trafficking. Donors could not have known those forced to make those calls were themselves victims.
You really had every aspect of human trafficking. You had individuals who were, brought to a facility that they couldn't leave. They weren't being paid. They had production goals that they had to meet.
Instead, authorities say the money funded Taylor's extravagant lifestyle, including multiple mansions with pools and even a basketball court. They say the church received
multiple mansions.
About $50 million in donations since 2014, all while the pair controlled nearly every aspect of the workers' lives, cutting them off from their family and forcing them to take contraceptives.
In paragraph 11, a very cryptic reference to women being required to use emergency contraceptives. And that's an indication to me that this indictment may not be complete.
The FBI also alleges victims were forced to apply for federal assistance and food stamps by claiming to be homeless and then turn that money over to Taylor and Brandon.
I hope it's not true, but if it is, he deserves everything he's going to get.
Bro,
now, from what we have
diabolical.
learned today from federal authorities, it is still unclear how many victims there could be in this case and how many people may have been found in the home in Avila. Any victims of human trafficking would have been taken to St. Joseph's, where a federal commission.
Bro, diabolical, man. Bro, diabolical. Bro is diabolical, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm running a slave ring, my lifestyle gonna be extravagant. I mean, but that's how you gonna get caught though. Like, you gotta hide that shit some type of way. You gotta hide that shit some type of way, man. That's how you gonna get caught, man. It's like it's inevitable caught.
Command center was set up today. Brannon is set to be back in court in Tampa tomorrow. Reporting live in the newsroom, Genevieve Curtis, Fox 13 News.
All right, Genevieve, thank you. According to the federal grand jury indictment, the money raised by the victims was used to support Taylor's extravagant lifestyle and to enrich Brannon. The indictment lists a number of items purchased, including a Mercedes-Benz worth more than $63,000 in 2018. $70,000 for a down payment on a Bentley Continental the same year. More than $105,000 for a Crown Line boat in 2019. More than $31,000 for 5 ATVs and nearly $50,000 for 4 jet skis and 2 trailers in 2021. The indictment also lists more than $123,000 for bulletproof automotive between May of last year and February of this year. You can find more information about the nationwide raids online. Just head to our Fox Local app.
Bro, diabolical.
A pair of church leaders accused in a nationwide human trafficking case will remain in jail after appearing in federal court today. One of the hearings was in Tampa, where Michelle Brannon declined to have a bond hearing, instead choosing to have the hearing in Michigan, where the case is actually based. In a court filing, prosecutors say that they want Brannon held until her trial. They wrote that she is a danger to others and worry that she may try to run. They also indicated that her home address was listed as a mansion in the affluent Avila neighborhood in North Tampa. That property was one of 4 across the country raided by federal agents yesterday. Authorities say the properties belong to David Taylor and his Kingdom of God Global Church. Court documents indicate the church was operating 9 call centers. One of them was actually at that Avila mansion. Investigators say unpaid workers were forced to solicit donations or face punishments, including physical and psychological abuse and food and sleep deprivation. The indictment alleges that Taylor made the rules and Brannon, the church's executive director, enforced them. The arrest came as a relief to a...
Hit the like button for this game. Bro, make that Marvin Sapp, what Marvin Sapp did a while ago, look like a minor. That mugshot brazy. Facts. Oh, shit. All right, y'all.
Woman who says she was in a relationship.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I'm finna wrap it up, man. I know pimps and I know pastors. There's not much difference between the pimps and pastors. That's why you have to know the word for yourself. Bro, I have been discussing the pimps and priests. I say pimps and priests or pastors are the same thing on different spectrum. Pimps and priests and pastors are the same thing. And they fall the same way. They fall the same way by fucking the bitches too much. Both of them. When they fuck the bitches too much, that's how they fall. Pastors and priests. Why not just leave? The game, once you've been indoctrinated in some shit, man, it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard. All right, y'all, man. I'm finna wrap it up, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I gotta get ready to chop it up with my uncle. Doing some more podding today. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me, you know what I'm saying, one time. Blessings. Pulpit pimping, exactly. I remember, man, I remember back in the days, man, my great grandmother, who was my uncle's mother, my great grandmother. I remember they found out that the pastor of their church was had smoked up the money, was smoking crack and had smoked up the money. This was in Memphis, so you know Memphis treacherous. And I remember I never did trust that pastor, man. From day one, when I seen him, I never trusted him. But in the long run, my G-moms and them found out he was smoking up the money. And they went up to the church with blowers. They went up, my great-grandmother went up to the church with a blower for the pastor. She went up to the church with a blower. It was on the news. G-Moms was on the news. She didn't even go to jail for that. She was out there with the blower. Like, this nigga about to leave up out of here. Hit the like button for this game. Rest in peace to Irene Jones, man. I miss you, Grandma. I miss you. I miss you, man. Shout out to my grandmother. Hit the like button for this game. All right, y'all. We out of here, man. I appreciate y'all fucking with me. Simping is more addictive than drugs. Rehab needs to be set up for simping and tricking anonymous. But you know what, though? It's part of the world, man. It will never leave. That's why the Figueroa blade is forever. They can send all the pimps to get a pimp's 100 years. All the pimps get 100 years each. But the hoes is good. Keep the hoes out here for us. You know what I'm saying? Keep the hoes out here for us. That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. It's always going to be that. Hit the like button for this game. And we out, y'all. We out. Pimps need simps. Facts.